myself, 'cause I fell under that spell, and the fireflies in the sky spelled my name in lies. All the hope I just can't see while I'm hurting and bleeding, but the help is on its way, way too late. I will survive. I will find a lifeline. I will survive, and you'll beg yourself to see me one more time. In the days that I can't see the forest for the trees, in the hours I spend alone searching for my home, all the hungry nights awake where my tears are all I taste, and the help is on its way, way too late. I will survive. I will find a lifeline. I will survive, and you'll beg yourself to see me. You'll beg yourself to see me. You'll beg yourself to see me one last time.
1st of October autumn weather.
I know, it's mad, isn't
Isn't it glorious?
It is, fingers crossed, going to be a nice smooth transition from summer into autumn.
Into.
I was trying to think of what the next season was.
Into autumn. Yes, we are being absolutely blessed with this amazing weather. It's not too hot. It is quite hot in the sun later in the afternoon, but we can still crack on. Yesterday, Badger... Oh, where are they? Where's my hand gone? Chopped down the rafters.
Yep, they're all cut to length. So I'm just getting this first batten on, and then I'll put this one will be doubled to kick the bottom up into the guttering. And then I can start battening my way up, and we can start putting in the Velux windows. I think I'm going to be a few battens short to get to the top, but as long as I get above the windows, it doesn't really matter. I can do it from there. And then I can work from the inside, get the windows in, batten it up, and then be ready for tiling.
Which is just so exciting. And I think once the windows are in, we're going to really feel, it's going to really feel like a room. It
Yeah,
really does
100%.
feel like a room, doesn't it?
100%. Yeah, it's really coming. Wow, it's weirdly, now we've put the felt on, it feels small again.
This is our favourite.
The favourite game. Bigger,
yeah.
smaller, bigger, smaller. But yeah, so I think today I'm going to get the first courses of battens on, get the last, because I remember I cut that cheat bit at the end. So I've just screwed that in, pinned all the rafters down so they're nice and tight. So I just need to cut the last two because they were too loose to cut yesterday. Then batten those in, then I can put the felt back down and gauge up. And then I need to put one extra piece of timber, which is where the two roofs meet, because this one's slightly higher than the original roof. And I need to put a thinner, anyway, I've got to put timber over the top that will create that step, and then we can get a little weathering bit of metal to do that step. So I think that's going to be a bit fiddly, but a few battens on here will give me something to stand on while I work my way up. And now we've got this wonderful scaffolding, which, yes, everybody's going to say, why didn't you do this before you started doing the felting? Yes, I know, but we didn't.
We didn't.
But we are safe
now. It is
now.
got away. Look, I'm like hiding out of the camera and then I'm back again.
Right, I'm going to get these last couple of rafters cut.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, cracking on, which feels amazing. We feel like we've made so much progress on the roof so far, and we are on this last push to get this side tiled, and then we need to talk to you about the bathroom roof because we have changed everything. But that will be in a few weeks, I think. So yeah, let's enjoy this weather and crack on. Hello.
Hello.
Getting all the angles.
Through the keyhole.
Through the keyhole.
Standing in the kitchen, I heard the doorbell ring. It's much too late to not be anything. Reluctantly I answered, got sucker punched again. A trail of breadcrumbs blowing in the wind. I went down that road again. I went down that road. I went down that road again. I went down that road. Driving to the airport, the rain was coming down. My memories were 6 feet underground. Then I see it exit 29 a mile ahead. My muscle memory takes the wheel again. I went down that road again. I went down that.
Right, so how did the batons go?
Yeah, it's going well. I just need to, I've got the first one set up, so I just needed to check the sizings, as in the gauge, making sure it's going down. Somebody did mention last week about spacing the gaugings out. So if it was 200 mil, different from one end to the other, and you had to have 10 battens, you could do 20 mil each time, make them bigger. And then when it got to the top, you wouldn't be able to notice that from left to right, they were slightly spaced out.
Yeah.
But with these tiles, you can't do it because they're interlocking side to side and top to bottom. So you've only got about 5 or 10 mil movement, but you can't keep doing it like slates where you can keep sliding them because they just won't fit in the end, as we saw on this roof.
Oh yes.
They were 10 mil out and they just wouldn't go.
That's when we had to strip the whole roof again and redo it. And
Yeah,
it
exactly.
was a bit of a palaver.
Yeah, so the ridge will sort of climb away. They sort of fall down. But it will look like that. So there'll be one row that goes from about 190 mil to nothing across the top, but be so high up you won't be able to see
I
it.
was going to say it's on the highest part of the roof, so I don't think you'll see it anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think a lot of roofs aren't square. So this timber that I'm just cutting is the one that connects the two roofs. So because of the angle of everything, the flat roof isn't like that, it's like that at that end. And then that means that when this comes down onto the roof the other side, it looks, if I put the last timber in line with the rest of the roof, the last timber will be like that. And as you look at it, it will look like the roof goes like this. So it looks silly. So I've got to bring it round and sit it on top of another rafter this side to connect it. So that's why I've got to cut this. A bit like a fairing strip almost, because the roofs are at different pitches. It's about 40 mil at the bottom and 90 at the top.
Oh wow, okay.
Is the difference in the roofs. So it's full size for about 75 mil, and then it goes up to 90 and then strips back down to 40. And then I've got to screw that down and then I can batten across onto it and it will make the two roofs connect together then.
Amazing.
In my head.
In your
I
head
don't
it
see a
works
problem,
perfectly.
but that doesn't mean there won't be.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. You always do.
Right, so I've got to rip this in half. I've just struck to a line where my measurements are. So I've got to rip it in half, same as the other rafters, and then slice it up.
Let's see how it goes. You'll be fine. Nice, well done. I was right on it.
Right on!
Oh yeah.
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Could you hold it still? So that should go down the roof like that and then sit on top of the battens like that. Okay, the error I think I've made
Is what? I'm holding my breath.
sorry, is that it's running, it's the ridge of, it's the ridge of that one, it's the ridge of that one, but the pitch of this one. So I've cut it at the pitch of this one, so it's going to be wrong, I think, at the top, which is fine. I can adjust it because it's not.
Let me just take that towel out.
Yeah, I'll take it out for a second. Right, let me just put a screw in there for a second.
How's that looking then? Are you happy with it?
Yeah, it's I hate to say the word perfect, but it's
There
perfect.
you were saying it was going to be wrong a
I
second
thought it was
ago.
good. I did think it was going to be wrong, but it's not. I've managed to somehow get it right. But no, it works out perfectly. So I was just testing then with the level across these to keep the plane. So that now is part of this roof, and we'll get a piece of metal that goes like the valleys this side, this one, that sits on top of here, goes along and then up, and then anything that goes between those will be carried down and into the gutter.
Amazing.
So that's the plan at the moment. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. Chuffed for that.
Awesome.
So now I can batten across to these, pin this across, and that's the end of that roof, which is fabulous. Could you
Fabulous.
pass me the stapler, please? It's going to be very hot.
Good boy. Good boy, Lucy. Right, we've come up to the turbine. I know we always bring it up here to check it, but Badger, I just heard him swear basically and say something massive has happened. We haven't been getting any we haven't been getting any power from the turbine all summer, which we expected, but the whole pool, oh gosh, has basically emptied. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the turbine. When did we come up? Last week, and it was flowing in there.
Yeah, but that's receded a hell of a lot.
And we've had rain since.
But
Yeah.
I haven't seen it this low, I don't think.
No, we came up last week with the children. And I came up with the children also, and we cleared the leaves out.
And it was what, up to here?
Yeah, it was flowing down there. I even checked the turbine to see if there was any power
I don't
coming
think
through.
it should have gone down like that in 1 to 2 weeks.
We're already struggling with our power at the moment.
Yeah.
The sun's lower, so we're not getting as much solar.
Well, we
And-
need to trim the trees that are in front of it, because the sun's obviously gone from being right up at the summer down to kind of getting towards autumn.
Yeah.
We need to clear the leaves off the top of those trees.
But the river had kind of picked up a bit down further down, so I was like, oh, maybe the turbine would be back going.
Also, we're getting less and less full sunny days, so we're getting some cloudy days and stuff like that. So we really need this back in action. Let's have a bit of a walk up, see what's going on further up.
So as you can see, there is a lot of water still. Just not on the area we need it. Also, Badger sensibly wore his welly boots. And I forgot mine, so I'm having to go on the non-spiky route, which is the river, and he can kind of climb up this area, but it's taking me a bit longer. Okay, so I don't know if you remember, like 2 years ago, we found this beautiful spot here. It's just a walk up from our land, and it is so stunning. So on our hunt for our turbine water, we've come across this again. Thing is there's plenty of water, but the question is,
how do we get it all into one little spot?
So nice and deep. I'm almost tempted. Really stood on a
Such a trapeze artist, darling. Artist, darling. Such a good artist at the gymnastics variety.
was called parkour.
Rural parkour.
Rural parkour.
Off-grid parkour.
Yeah.
Parkour.
Post-copy parkour. I actually can't get down now.
Okay, I'll come and help you. Right, we've made it back down from our adventure.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was really good.
I feel like it was like a really wholesome walk as well.
And we didn't see any catastrophic problems. So, whoa, we're nearly in. At least there's no water there.
Yeah, we didn't see any major main problems. The only thing we can assume is someone has directed to feed their farm maybe further up. We couldn't get any further, so...
And once their tanks are full, hopefully they'll let it go and it should fill up again.
Yeah, so we're just going to keep checking it, and...
Yeah, so I reckon come back up in the morning and see if it's changed.
Maybe if we mark where it is.
Yeah, okay.
In the pool bit, and then we can come back and check.
I did just do that and Pud stole the stick. So I'll go with something...
had a great walk.
Yeah.
Having the best time.
Right, let me put a stick in.
Okay. Wow, that's quite a big stick, Badger.
Well, I thought this Pud won't run away with this one.
Oh yeah, true. So the dream will be, we'll have a massive rainfall and then the stick will get washed away and our turbine will be going absolutely nuts and we could just
wash our clothes for fun.
Our clothes for fun, exactly. Right, let's check it tomorrow. What are you setting up there, buddy old pal, on your big old table saw?
Well, basically, I am sick and tired of these twisted battens. They are, we've run out.
Backstory of a batten is they're
eucalyptus and they're ripped at the local sawmill, which is fine. Apart from, because they're green when they're ripped, they just start twisting. And I'll show you one. Let me just grab it. And you can look down the end of what is more than a 90-degree twist that you have to try and deal with. I don't know if you can see that now, look.
Yeah, no, that doesn't look too bad. It's that end.
And then, but then if I turn this end flat, that end is almost... And I don't know if anybody's ever worked with eucalyptus before, but it's very hard. Like, you can't get screws through it. It's just a pain in the bum. So I was just thinking, we've got we need about 10 to 15 more to finish this side of the roof. I'm thinking, we've got this wood here now. Let's just rip the same depth. There'll be slightly thicker battens. They'll be more like 2 inches by 2 by 1, basically, they'll turn out to be. But I just can't. I can't deal with it anymore.
Using, inexpensive local.
Yeah,
green.
I mean, I've used it all up, so I am short. That's the only reason. Otherwise, if I'd ordered loads more, I would just keep using it. But this is going to be a bit of a saving grace. So I'm going to take one of these at roughly the same length and just rip it into 20mm strips.
Rip it up.
Rip. So 20mm I should get 10 from this.
Oh, great.
So we do that, and then we see what we need left, and we can use odds and bits and bobs. So let's rip it up.
Rip it up.
Rip it up large. Let's get this done. Come on.
What lovely batons you have there, Badger.
Why, thank you.
That seemed like really hard work.
It's very hot.
It's very hot.
But yeah, it was all right. It's fine. It's good.
Happy with it all?
Yeah.
Great.
I'm just looking here what we're going to do, because obviously this end's not going to be square, so I'm just trying to work that out. But I think we'll just start where we are, and if we have to add tiles as we go up and then cut them, that's what we'll have to do, I think. So I think on this end, what we may have to do is get one of those metal trims, that goes out and covers.
Yeah.
To
neaten it up a bit, or?
Well, just to weatherproof it, I think. But I might put that on first, then tile onto it, and then leave the tiles overhanging enough to put a black, what are they called?
Facade?
No, you got the,
Fascia board.
not the fascia. It's the can't remember. The bit that goes up the gable. Can't remember. Anyway, so I want to put one of those because we're doing the burnt Shushugiban.
Shushubigang.
Shushugiban. Yeah, and I want to do a whatever it's called. Can't remember. Up that side, and then trim all the way round before I do the roof.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to have to do. Yeah. Anyway, I'm waffling, but something at that end.
Okay, cool.
So I'm just starting that end because obviously you have to lay right to left, but I don't want to end up in the middle of nowhere there. So I might have to lay these ones backwards first to see where I am. I could measure it, but it's never quite right. Yeah, put these on, then start again, move them along. Then when I get in the right place that end, I can mark it and then I can just fill them in. But I need to move all the tiles from over there to over.
So we're stripping the bathroom roof to put the tiles on this roof, and then we're redoing the bathroom roof because we love roofing.
We love roofing, yeah. I think it's just going to look way better, so we're just going to accept it and that's what we're going to do.
Okay, but we'll explain more about that next week.
Yeah, so I'm hoping next week we'll get up to the windows, cut the windows out, install the windows, tile around those, and then hopefully make a way to the top if we've got enough.
Amazing.
Which I'll be quite pleased about.
Awesome.
Yeah, but we are dry now, which is amazing. So it's all pinned and done. It's temporary, but it means that everything inside is nice and dry.
Such an achievement. Having a dry house is just going to save us this winter. It means that we can get so much done inside.
Yeah, it just means we can set up everything inside and point all the walls up and finish all the floors. We've got all the noggins to do. We've got all the noggins to do up there, all the boards to do. It's loads to do. So much to do. So much to do.
Well, I'll let you potter along with that.
Alrighty.
We'll see how we get on. Gosh, it's going to feel so good to get these tiles on and the windows in to make the most of this incredible view.
What was that?